when he harnesses.
Fucking brilliant. Right, I'll just let the streams go up. I'm going to test the stream as well on Facebook, see what it's like. Right, so you can definitely hear us. I've not cut the audio off, so we are here. Right. How we doing, guys? I'm Valhalla, and this is Darren Purves. How you doing? So we've got a track on the go, and I thought I'd just give everyone just a little insight to how it happens in the studio, all our mistakes, all things that don't sound right to start with, and just the process of making music. So this is a sort of tech house tune that me and Darren's been working on. So we'll give them a wee teaser, Darren. As I said, it's nowhere near finished. We're in the middle of arranging the track. We just started with the loops, and I think we've got enough elements in the track now to really start getting the flow of the track going in the direction. So yeah, hit it.
Yeah. Pretty much it at the minute.
Aye, pretty much it. So
You're a bit quiet, bro.
oh, there. Can you hear me now?
That's it, mate.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yo.
Yo. Right, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, there we go. Sorry, I was on stereo. Should have been on mono. So yeah, I can't mind if it was bar 59. I think that's where we should start building it again. So like, pop the high pass filter on and sort of have it going into like, it's a break but it's still building.
Okay. Strip back some of the elements and then.
Yeah, aye. That's the thing, because at the moment we've got all the loops sort of everywhere, and then in the middle of that just started like the flow of the track, eh?
The piano, I was thinking as well, coming through for
Mm-hmm.
2 seconds, let me see. Through for like 16 all the way to 32 is a bit,
Yeah,
I
flat.
think it's a bit much. Just, we could.
Yeah,
fill it
yeah.
up
Well, what I
somehow.
was thinking is like there should be more transitions, like effects, like reverb tails and everything, building up and building up. I think that's what's sort of needed, but nothing like total risers for like EDM or anything like that. Like just the sort of white noisy stuff.
Could even generate it on the Spire or something.
I use silent for just pop the white noise on and then filter it. Is that what you use, Spire?
Mainly. That's sometimes just use loops in it as well. Filter it.
What's your
Samples, sorry.
what's your like top 3 go-to synths?
At the minute, well, I've dedicated to using Spire because I want to sort of learn it inside out.
Yeah, I've
I
heard.
use like Spire, what do you call it? Silent, then Massive.
Massive, yeah. A lot of folk use that as well.
Got Serum in it as well, but I didn't use it too much.
Remember Vanguard back in the day?
What was Vanguard again?
Vanguard, oh my god, it was used like on everything at one point. But I think it was Vengeance that made that as well. Same one that's.
It rings a bell, like I just can't even put it.
Yeah. But I have to say, Silent is definitely up in my top synths to use.
I think Spire and Silent are quite similar, to be fair.
Serum's supposed to be good as well, so I've heard.
It's you can drag a lot of stuff into it, like sounds into it, and then build from there, which is quite cool.
That's cool.
It's got this like wavetable in that. It's a bit different. 2 things. I've got Massive X as well. That's a new one. It's got some good textures in that for building up as well. Let me see.
I'll go and have a look through some effects.
Just going to add this. Have you got Massive?
I don't. I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore.
Strange.
Oh, is it no reading?
Aye. It's maybe because I've moved the folder within my hard drive.
Producer problems, man. They do it right then.
I'll not deal with that now, I'll worry about it later.
Right, go into here.
Right, okay. Absinthe 5 is quite good as well for some stuff, for textures and weird
Cool.
noises and that.
Welcome to the danger zone.
Absinthe's quite trippy, like it's a lot of weird sounds and that. And now we leave that for some alien music, yeah?
Or some nice meditation with Darren Purves.
Yoga starting at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Right, what's the plan, mate? What we're going to crack on with here?
Right, okay, so...
Want to work on this section, or like where we sort of left off last time?
We'll play it for the start, and then we'll pick a point.
I did notice for like when it was playing for 16 to 32, it was the piano was just sort of there all the time. Could there be some effects in that?
Yeah.
Have a look at the film with it. Coming in there.
Bring that point of the filter that's down just a wee bit up. A wee bit up for that. Just there, aye, try that. Bring it back just a wee bit.
Aye, so you're not taking it right yet.
And at that point it starts bringing the energy up, so we've got the piano that starts getting the reverb tail up. We could start having what you could do is, you know that you know we were talking about the reverb tails. If you reverse it, put the reverb tail on it, but have it going for ages, right? And then on that 16 bar you could have this reverb tail coming up. You know what I mean? Right,
so I'll just increase the decay time like massive and then bounce it and do what we've done last time.
Aye, so right. Reverse it first and then do that. Is that what you can do? Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll you put reverb on first, I think. Let's see. Reverb, put a massive decay time on it. In fact, we'll duplicate it.
Okay. Sometimes better doing that.
Just in case just hide that one.
Big shout out to Rory Johnson who's tuned in, saying nice guys, look forward to hearing what he's come up with. Cheers very much.
Rory.
This is
Saturn, bro.
Rory. Aye, so this is just a wee live stream that I'm hoping to kind of do more regularly. Just one, it gets me in the studio producing tracks, and two, it gives everyone a sort of insight of what we do, how tunes are made. If you've got any questions as well, fire them off.
Definitely.
So
I'm a bit quiet, I'm in the zone. That's my bad. Right, bounce this.
I just realised I had the volume down on mic.
Right.
Yeah, so everyone's just tuned in. What we're trying to do with this is we've got this vocal sample. We're wanting a big echoey reverb tail for bringing sort of excitement to the track before what we call the drop, when it goes into the main kick and bass loop. So at the moment we've got to take the vocal, reverse it, put the reverb on it, export that or whatever, and reverse that again, and then what you should get from that result is this, then into the sample. In theory, done. Sometimes you do stuff and you're like, aye, this is usually when I do it works, but today it's just not happening.
Good trick is to put the reverb on first, then, because then you get your tail, then flatten, kind of like that. Then you're creating audio.
Yes.
which find out if it works. You want a massive tail like that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think also see when it goes. Yeah, I think the timing is a wee bit off. I'm not sure though. It might be just
We
me.
could hang that up. Right in a minute.
It might not be. It might be me just making it up.
Well, that's worked anyway.
Aye, that worked. What I would do now is put the high pass filter on the kick and bass. That is filthy the way.
Sounding good, man.
Filthy.
Just no. That's why.
That would literally take the knickers off Obdy's gran.
And when there's the opportunity to actually dance in that again.
Aye, the Obdy's gran.
We'll all be grannies and granddads by the time.
Oh, didn't say that. If that happens, we're just going to get out in the woods. I would take the rides out of that. Yeah. Maybe put the shakers in one is like sort of closed hi-hat style.
Where are they shakers actually? Where the hell are they shakers? Is that in there?
There's the things. That's the one. I'm gonna make some closed hi-hats for that and send it to you. I reckon the shakers might work, but because it's sounding more techy, I think the more standard closed hi-hat would work with that.
I could make hats if you want for here.
Aye, if you want, aye.
Or I could make them, you could make them, we could layer them up sort of thing.
I'll go for a certain. Oh, right, okay, sound. So.
Just using simpler to
Oh shit.
use my control through MIDI.
that?
It's the wee closed hat.
No. It sounds like it's going up and down in notes. Is it?
It is actually by one note.
I
never noticed that, man. That's why.
Second guess myself. I was like,
Let me hear that actually.
Still needs to go up a note. It's one off. Yeah.
That's it. Ha ha. That was just when we first tried them,
That's still good for there. So
right.
when it comes in, the piano when it comes into the kick and bass, the piano's in, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is we should filter it coming down again, right? And have another transition area where we're going from maybe the piano, just having the piano out and letting the percussion breathe for a bit, and then bringing the piano back in.
Mm-hmm. What, bar 49 or something? Well, 48.
I would have when the thing with techno is with techno and house is like when things are constantly moving, like everything's automating up and down rather than everything being fully like open or whatever. It just that's the variance in like house and techno that's not repetitive. You know what I mean? Like you get all the loops being repetitive, but it's how everything's been
automated and
mixed in and out.
Aye. Rory, if Rory's watching, he's just sort of done that as well with the last track.
Aye.
So we worked on sort of thing, the minimalistic side of it. Because I'm not used to flinging everything in, obviously because of trance and.
Well, dude, I was the same. Like I come, you know as well. Like I come from a sort of hard dance, trance background. I've done loads of different styles, and when you're producing that style for that long, you get all these habits. You know what I mean? And it's like all your different transitions, the way you use snares. There's just a lot that you've got to sort of dissect and strip back when it comes to like house and techno. That's what I had to learn like when I started making more of this was less is more, to let the grooves breathe. You know what I mean?
Yep. Constantly learning, mate. Every day's a school day.
Oh, sure is.
Right. So working on the piano, filtered it.
Can I hear it just before it? Can I just hear how it sounds?
A bit here?
Yeah. How about just a wee bit higher, I think, for that one.
That one's 460, so we can match them.
Oh, the other one was fine, I think. I'm not sure.
her that vocal reverse thing in there at some point again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming back in
You
it.
could have that, right, and see it at bar, I think it's bar 49, have the high pass filter on the kick and bass, and have maybe an 8 bar build or transition. I think maybe bringing down the filter on the piano, and remember the sort of swing claps we had.
Mm-hmm.
You could bring them in as that's coming out, so it's like having a crossover effect, and then it could go straight into like the kick and the bass with the claps. Maybe bring the ride in there, make it more like a funky choppy section. A funky choppy section.
Okay, let's try it. We're going to automate the filter back on, in case anybody's watching. Recht. 49.
Oh, and also, guys, a quick announcement, which is actually a really good one. Darren let me hear his track, Broken Society. Was it yesterday?
I believe.
Yesterday,
the day before.
And it's a absolute banger. Melodic techno. You've made like your own style with it. Like I was listening to it and I was like, what genre is that? Like trying to like pinpoint, but it's got so many different elements into it that it's quite sinister but driving, and you know what I mean. Like I loved it as soon as I heard it. So our actual first sign-in, apart from myself, to Groove Shack Records, we've got a track from Darren Purves. So congrats on that, mate, and
sure, brother.
I'm sure it's going to do really well. Really well.
Plenty more to come as well.
Look forward to it. And I look forward to more collabs as well. It's been really good. Like we're using Zoom right now. Darren put me on to this. I was like gobsmacked because I use Fruity Loops. Darren uses Ableton. And just how flawless it is that I can take control of his screen, he can take control of my screen, we can see each other's screens. If there's something that's needing done, I could work on something on Fruity Loops, send it through Zoom, he pops it straight into the project because he's the one that's arranging it, and boom, you know what I mean? It's like having him in my studio or me in his studio. But even better, I would say, because it's like you're used to Ableton, so you know all your tips and tricks, you know what I mean? And I'm used to Fruity Loops, you know, I've used that since I was fucking 12. You know what I mean? It's been my go-to. But it's a really cool way of doing it. I've never used this sort of workflow, so it's quite interesting, you know.
It's definitely the way forward. I encourage anybody else to use it as well.
100%.
Rory have been using it as well to collab, so
superb.
It's definitely doable. And
it's not as complicated as you think for folk that's never done it. Like I'd never done it, and there was a few teething issues with just not having something checked.
The setting up of the kind of routing it as usual, just getting all that stuff takes about 10 minutes. Well, depends how experienced you are, but aye.
Yeah. Your inputs and your outputs.
Correct.
So,
I've just grouped the percussion, by the way, while we're sort of chatting away there.
Right, cool.
Makes it easier
productive.
Could just sort of filter it and have more control over the whole group.
Yeah.
Oops.
For you guys who are watching, give us a little thumbs up or give us a little comment and we'll get a wee chat to you. If you've got any questions.
I can't see any comments, or I need to get someone up on the screen, to be fair.
Yeah, if you've got any questions at all regarding music, regarding anything, send them away. I'll be happy to chat to you.
Need to close Facebook. Just seconds, but I'm just sending a couple of people the link.
Noise. Can you let me take control of your screen?
Aye, sure can, mate. Technology.
Technology. Cheers, dude. Okay. That was quite cool. I liked how it just dropped back into the like the bass just dropped back in there.
Mini break.
Right, so
Right, posted that, mate. Sorry about that. I was just putting the word out there.
it's all good. It's all good. Right. So I want to copy this. I'm going to try this.
No, I'll just leave you to this so that everyone can witness.
If anyone's seen Chew the Fat before and you see, I can't mind his name, but like he's trying to do something and he ends up losing his shit and just, that was just about me the other day. Sometimes the latency on this, if I'm trying to copy and paste something, it like deletes everything on the screen or something stupid like that. So we'll see what happens. Copy and paste.
I could easily do it within 2 seconds for him, but I'm just going to watch him suffer. So.
Oh, dude! Right,
Oh.
It looks like it, but last time this happened, it did that.
What are you holding down control?
I'm holding Control and C, Control V.
No, you done it. You only need to see if you try and drag that whilst holding control.
Drag it.
Like highlight it, right? So I'll show you. 2 seconds.
Right, so you highlight it like that. Just hold
Right,
Control
so
and drag.
click on it, right, until you get the hand over it, and then hold control and then drag it along.
Right. Okay, okay.
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome to
That's
everyone,
it.
mate.
Tune's finished.
Done, mate. Render. Let's go.
I know.
Nah, it's got a different sort layout on the keyboard from Fruity Loops with the commands. There's controlling C and controlling V does work,
Right.
but there's a few other things that work differently.
So I'm going to flip it back to this.
Just grabbing a drink, 2 seconds.
Mike, how you doing, man? Long time no speak. I Rory, like, producer problems. I've had times where things just aren't working, you know, the usual writer's block that you get, but like, I've had times where the project won't even load and I've just about finished the project and I've not saved the backup because I'm an arsehole. Aye, it happens, man. It happens, and you could just about cry as well because you spent hours on a project and it's just down the drain. So always back up your stuff.
Back.
Right,
Grab the drink.
let's see if Jim can do it.
You can do it.
What is this? Oh, it's open hats. I didn't want
Open hats,
Oh,
mate.
do I? I do want open hats, maybe. Oh, no. Yeah, check that out. Right, sorted. Now, I need to find the main piano. Here we go again. Oh.
He's
no.
off.
Oh,
He's going.
we're off. Yeah, bad start.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit!
There we
Sorry,
go.
dude. See,
That's alright. Just, I always save every 2 minutes just in case.
yes. Right, okay, so all I want to do is extend this intro loop to keep going.
Alright, okay. You want the piano off or on?
Not on there.
On, right, okay. Let's build for you. Keep that going. That piano just comes in a bit random there with the note change.
Yeah, that's the main loop there. Right, so if I get 2 seconds done, if I go back to there's see with the reverb tail as well for the vocal that needs to come back in. Like the reverb tail's there, but the vocal isn't. That is down here. The reverb tail's there.
Yep.
What we need is it.
The vocals is back a bit, sitting before, where is it? See it? Bar 32.
Alright. So you want to
Just
just
before
pop,
birthday.
you want to just pop that at the other one. And aye, so round about, listen to it about bar 45. Start from about there. I need to go back a bit.
Aye. How come that one?
It's overlapped. It's
Aye,
overlapped
the
just ever
vocals.
so slightly. Oh, is it that one?
It's the reverse vocal that was too soon. Aye.
That. Back just slightly, Needs to go like on the beat.
Yeah, kind of what
Start
we'll
with
do.
David Knight, right, less talking, more tuning.
I'll let him come in there.
The thing is,
Oh, I meant to put that back.
so you could put a reverb tail on that later to make that sound better because at the moment it's quite sudden.
What, this?
Yeah.
This here?
Yeah, but we'll just go from bar 49 and sort of build that next section.
Let's do it. So the filter, you want that filter kept on there, right?
Yep.
Keep it
And
on.
it's quite cheeky because it goes on and then when you're not expecting it, just comes off, or it did.
I was going to say,
Where did you go? Yeah. So, I reckon from bar 53, could filter the piano just coming down. Keeping it at a level that you could still hear it, but it's not completely muffled over. And that's, I think, where we're going to start building to like the swing claps. What did I say the bar was? Bar, I forgot.
53. Bar 53.
53.
Well,
Aye, so we're not going to bring it back up yet. I reckon from 53 we should bring it back down, right, and have it at that point that's at bar 59, right, but keep it there for a little while and start bringing the claps in, and start some of the other percussion, bringing that out.
Should we filter the claps in? Or just bring them in sudden?
Filter the claps, but don't do a high pass filter on it, so it's coming from nothing and then in.
Okay.
So do it from 53 though. So I take that down, and you know what? I would even maybe put the swing claps a wee bit later. So aye, and then
we'll just test it as we go, sort of thing.
Aye, because what I was going to say is let's just hear what it sounds like.
I feel like there needs to be a wee bit of a break there as well. When she's speaking. If no, we could
try it. It's the only way you find it.
It's because it doesn't kick back into nothing. I don't know if it works. What are you thinking? That way or the way it was before?
Well, let me hear it again. For 47.
Do you want the full percussion in there, like the rides and that, or should we take them out for later on?
I'm wondering if if you put the high pass filter. Let me see this a second. Where's your high pass filter automation? Where is it?
What are you looking for, bro?
The automation for the kick in the bass.
It's within, up the top there. It's the group.
Right, okay, so let me just hear this again. definitely needs all the percussion to keep going. By the way, that's one thing I used to do. That works sometimes and sometimes doesn't. It tends to, and like the grooves in house and techno needs to keep going. So like the transition effects usually come from the high pass filter, bringing the bass off, the kick and bass, and then things are getting building. So it's like it never stops. But then like starting that's fine. But no, I would just extend all the percussion that's going on at that time.
Right, okay. I was going to say there. This percussion, we've not even panned that yet, really. So we need to work on that as well.
Yeah, totally.
Work on the sort of stereo image and that. Yeah.
That can happen later as well. Like you can.
Aye, that's not something. I just noticed I always sort of look at the right hand side and.
No, definitely. It's quite funny, right? See when I used to make like UK hardcore back in the day, and it was like I was a teenager. I never used to pan anything. Like if the samples were panned, fair enough. But honestly, I never panned anything. Everything was straight through the middle. I may as well have exported it in mono.
Back in the day when I mind asking you like what a filter was and everything. And
look at you now, man. Look at you.
Jeez Louise, eh? I actually mind I think it was on, can't mind, bloody, could have been Bebo or something.
Bebo.
Asking you what this certain noise was, trying to describe the filter.
Oh my days, Bebo days, oh my days.
Right, let's go.
What's
up, bro? You're quite quiet again, by the way, I should have said. Yeah. It's not too quiet, but it's just...
I turned my mic down again, sorry. Right.
Sorry, man, it's all good.
Aye, so, bar 48, mind we'll need to extend these bad boys.
Alright, aye, okay. Get them playing right through.
That's it. That's good. Right. 57. Aye, so 57. Something needs taken away. So, either this. Aye, go for the shaker. Maybe take the shaker out at 57. And the rides. And it's either, I think it will maybe sound good with that. If not, keeping the hi-hat and the shakers there.
Let's play for bar 32.
Yeah. The ride's volume needs to come down a wee bit and it won't sound as sudden. They just need to be in the background a bit.
There's not got any crashes or that, do you?
Nah,
what's the plan? No any crashes for this? No?
Nah. You can use like
impact sort of.
Nah, it's like tonal. Like there are impact-y, like because it's still got a reverb tail, but it's more like it's like a bit like that. Like it's more high-end rather than low thump impacts. You know what I mean? That you would get in like trance and or hard dance and that. Because that was one thing I needed to like reprogram my brain out of because I used them all the time, like especially like in breaks and stuff. But the breaks tend to be, instead of the bass and the kick out, it's just they're there, but with a high pass filter on. It's like, aye, it's a bit different. But there's no rules. There's no rules to it, so like you can always try it and see what it sounds like. But aye,
that's the thing. Trial and error, mate. Trial and error. 1,000.
But like even like see that reverb tail. If you were to now copy that, reverse it, and put it on as you would a crash or an impact on that section, you can see what that sounds like.
I'll also reduce. Well, see what it's in first. Could even, I'll show you a wee feature with Ableton as well, right? So you could, within the clip, you've got the clip settings.
Yep.
You could either stretch it, well, double it, or sort of minimise it, can half it sort of.
What, in volume? Or just the length?
No, and stretch it length, yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
So if you're kind of, if it's sort of too much tail, you could make it.
Yeah, see, what does it sound like when it comes in? You could use that as an underlayer. I think it's because see the start of that sample, it sounds like it's coming up still. Is that like?
Aye, that little bit there.
Yeah,
bit there.
like just after 2.2, it should get cut to there, and then I think it would be a wee bit better. Because I think it's.
Aye, there the transient sort of.
Yeah, transient was coming up. So I would use that layer, and then you could put. Let me see if I can find a sample.
It's weird because this is all new to me, so like I said, I'm
totally like
no producing, but obviously there's this genre. So
yeah, well that's it. Like at least I can show you what I've learned in the time that I've like learned about house and techno, the production techniques and that, because they are a godsend. Like literally that high pass filter on the kick and bass, even though it sounds very, very simple, it's one of the things that is used so much. Got any jungling guy? Right dude, I've got one for you that we could use along with the layer that we've just used for that vocal. We'll send it to you now. See what you think.
It's getting rid of these channels that we're not using at the minute.
Copy. There you go. Oh, it's just uploading it as we speak.
Yeah, might as well. I've got these wee fills as well. What, the wee Phil Mitchells here?
Wee Phil Mitchells.
Get them back in before.
That's the thing as well. Like those swing claps could come up in later, but we could start introducing the claps in a different way. So it's like with techno and house, they're more you like sample selectively. So they're like a couple of claps here, a couple of claps there. It's not like all the time.
Aye, just wee hits here
like,
and there. Subtle.
And then keeping it going.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to run it through the resonator, right? And maybe just take one wee hit, maybe add a bit of reverb on it and delay, see if can like tease it in, like you say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see.
You managed to get that file on Zoom?
Oh, that's shit, it's just popped up. Right, let's see who's watching. Knighton, Rory, Darren Charles, Megan Thomas, ooh, Chris Leslie.
No, we'll get to wrap this up soon, eh? You've got your stream.
Nah, well, it wasn't really proper planned or that, so.
Ah, but it's all good, man. I'll have to come off soon anyway. But we'll do this wee bit.
That's mad, I'm just watching Twitch. It's putting everything into subtitles.
That can be funny because it interprets you totally different.
I've got that, mate. I'm just going to fire it in. So what's this for? Is this bar 57? This downsweep?
I think so, yeah. On top of the reverb tail that's been reversed.
That one there.
Where is it? Yeah. So on top of that,
okay.
It is a crash in a sense, but it's more of a lighter crash than your full on. You know what I mean?
Can't find it. I found it.
It's the more like airy sounds, if you know what I mean. Like that's what I was saying. Like the white
top
noise.
end of the spectrum. That didn't sound right. Top end of the spectrum. It could be interpreted in many ways, I suppose.
Oh.
But, aye, sorry. High frequencies, shall we say. What am I doing, man? There we go.
What am I doing? Turn the veins against
see.
us.
I can't see.
I can't see.
I'll sort out the placement out later, arrangement and that.
Aye.
It's a bit messy at the minute, but
It's always the same to start with.
right. Christ, you said it was wee. Look at the size of it, man. Looks like Moby Dick.
You'll probably have to put the volume down quite a bit. You could even pitch it down a wee bit as well.
Just make it really subtle, I could still fade that out if you want. Or how long you want the tail.
Aye, probably coming out at 53. Yeah, 53.
Still seems a bit sudden, that.
A wee bit back. Ah, right, aye, you just sorting it. I reckon with the claps, we could have a sort of a teaser clap like we were talking about. So I don't know if we've still got this up. Yes, I do.
I would say should tease my track before we go, but ooh.
Oh, I think you should. I think you should. Definitely. You want to do that like you want to do that at the end, just before we go, and then just leave with that.
Sure.
Yeah. Aye. So it'll be
your mic's quiet again, bro.
Well, I keep turning it down so you can hear the tunes, and then
It's
we're
all
getting
good,
turn
man,
up.
it's all good.
Aye. So first premiere of the tune then. Get a wee teaser in it. That'll be good.
I'll just do it before the drop or something, I don't know.
Aye, whatever you feel, man.
I'll just pick something random.
What is that? That's totally like lasers.
It's the clap, original clap, but it's been run through the resonator and I've put it through Effectrix. I'm just sort of messed a bit.
Sounds sweet. That's pretty rad, yeah.
Well, I can't tell who's watching, so I can't do any shout outs. Maybe you can see.
I can only see who's commenting, so if any well, obviously people are tuned, but give us a little comment, we'll give you a little shout out.
Shout out to Wee Mad Lizzie and the Waynes.
Wee Mad Lizzie! But no, Rory and David is the only ones who's been commenting so far.
I'm just going to chop this up a wee bit.
Yeah, no worries, I'm just going to work on these claps now and send them to you. Sorted, mate.
Oh mate, listen to that. Maybe a bit too crazy. But
Big shout out to Becky Brennan who's tuned in. Says sounds banging.
Becky Brennan.
Sounds banging so far, guys. Good work. Cheers very much. Aye, let me hear that again, bro.
Oi oi Becky. 2 seconds. You can maybe even delay it or.
Aye, it sounds a wee bit messy, like at the moment.
It's got.
But see, like the tail end of that.
It's that resonator, to be fair.
Aye. I would keep it as is, that.
That effect, yeah.
That I would take the effect off and just keep it clean. And
so right, okay. Keep the gaps.
but keep the gaps, right? But go. So it's 1, 2, do. Right, so it keeps going. So like 1, 2, do. So no, the last two are 2 claps, so it goes.
Wait a minute, it's because
Like that. This is producer talk, by the way. Anyone who's tuned in, like, aye, do it like this.
Pure garbage. Aye. It's basically that section there. The original one that's. What did I just do? Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Is that correct?
See that? See. Right. Oh, see on 32.4. Oh shit. On 32.4, take away all of that and have. You know how you've got the 2 claps like
At the start.
by their start at this by themselves at the start. Copy those two in that, so like it's the last two are and then in. Back a bit for the second one.
Let's get in closer. Let's dissect.
Oh, let's do it, Dan. Go back a wee bit and hear the whole thing.
Yeah. Further back. Max Morrison. Cheers for
That's it. Boom. That's a good fill there. And you could even have, you know, one of my little tricks, right, for when it's coming into something where the kick's off, is take the kick, reverse it, and have it like a reverse crash in a way, but like the reverse kick, so it's like a wobble.
On the kick. Like on the
Just before the kick, like on the drop.
Okay.
Similar placement to where you would put a reverse crash.
So what I'll do is
Aye, Max, how you doing, my man? Hope you're all good. In these shitty times. Well, hey ho, we've got to make what we make it.
make the best, make loads of music and that.
Make loads of music, make sweet, sweet love.
I'm gonna. Do you want me to do this now? Or worry about that later?
What part was it again?
Kick for your wee reverse effect.
Alright, no, we didn't have to do that now. That was just like for next time.
Yeah, that's Becky. Becky said she'll play it at a gig, so good start, mate. Good start.
Nice one. Hey.
Still messy, like, and it's a bit.
Yeah, but it's a good insight to people because at this point we've just got loops made. We've not tidied up the mix. We've not placed anything like right or left in the panning. You know, so. Fuck aye though. It's definitely it's starting to get the groove. You know what I mean? Like the flow. There's bits that obviously need tweaked up, better transients and stuff like that, but the flow's starting to go, which is good. You know?
That's where the change comes in here. We need to work on that next.
Yeah. That can come at a later date. I think we should save that, wrap that up, and I think you should give a little teaser to your new track that's just been signed to Groove Shack Records.
Let's do it, mate.
Because it is a banger.
And it's,
so get sharing, guys. Before you start this, everyone get sharing. Put it on your stories, your pages. Send to all your friends and family. You know the drill. This is a world premiere.
Track's reflecting on the current times as well. Don't know what it's not emotional. On one of those tracks.
It's when Darren let me hear this, it was instantly I got the Dusty Kid vibes. You know what I mean? Dead Mousey and his techie stuff. What was the other guy? Umek as well. See like your synths that we're all gonna hear now, like the little bits on the side. But the way it envelopes and stuff and moves through the track, it's really like the Umek way of doing it. Like I love it, but you've made your own style with it, and then that's just fantastic. So let the guys hear it.
Where should we play through? That's the thing. Should we have to full playthrough or what?
I wouldn't say a full playthrough. Do it just for like the first drop sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Here's Becky.
Or maybe maybe it's that it feels like all our heroes are counterfeit.
Thing is, this is the unmastered version as well.
Hoax.
This is my project.
Spamming each other.
Yes, it's just down the next down level.
Aye. So it's going to be a lot.
Our social
You
media
know,
faking intimacy. Or is it that we voted for this? Not with our rigged elections, but with our things, our property, our money. I'm saying, and we all know why we do this, not because Hunger Games makes us happy, but because we want to be sedated. Because it's painful not to pretend. Because we're cowards.
Can you tell us what's going on here?
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, aye, good. I was
These are
just
good.
about to say, cut that there. That's all.
I was good. Should have done it sooner, to be honest.
So there you go, and that's even unmastered. You know what I mean? You've still got mastering process to go there to bring up all the levels and you know what I mean, give that full effect. But what a track, man! It's got like sinister, like I say, sinister vibes, and like you say, it's got broken society. It's about the pandemic, like the way you felt and stuff, and you've channeled it into this song. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's really really good, man. So yeah,
Cheers,
I mean,
bro.
Scottish Chuddy there saying digging the vibes on this. Gus Stewart,
Sweet.
part of Groove Shark Records, he's saying tune. You know what I mean? That's the first time everyone's heard it. Like, you know what I mean? It's good response
Getting me
so
pumped,
far.
mate.
Good response so far, man. I knew as soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah, this has got something to it. And on the back of that, I'm going to do a remix for that. Give it some dark vibes, even darker.
I really mate, it'll sound good.
Give it
You
some,
should get
Warrior
should maybe
vibe.
put a wee competition or something, like a wee, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. Remix comp.
Aye, mate, definitely.
Well, if
It's been
you
good, by
guys-
the way. I want to do this more often, so
Yeah, me too. If the guys who are tuned in, if you know any upcoming producers who does house and techno, get in touch and we'll get a remix comp on the go for this.
I'm just.
Becky saying that is. that
Cheers
is
very much,
bang
everyone. I'm
bang.
just writing that back to everybody they know. Thanks.
And yes, we'd love to hear the remix. My uncle in Norway, Northalna, he's saying very good. So yeah, good
Hello.
response. It's a yes from me. Dougal
Yeah,
Matthew
please.
as well saying sounding bra. Superb.
Nice
Well
one.
guys, it's been a pleasure. This has been the first time we've done this. So
Sorry, just testing the waters,
testing
so.
the waters. There's going to be a lot more of this. A lot more streams where we're going to be making tracks from scratch as well. We were just talking about that before we went live. I think it's good to give people an insight to what we do. A lot of people, I remember so many people coming up to me, it's like, so do you make the tunes on the decks then? You know what I mean?
Every time, mate.
misconception.
Every time.
Yeah, that misconception. It's like, no, we just play the tunes and mix them into each other. But yeah, this is how we do it. So yeah, till next time.
Definitely.
Catch you
Cheers
later.
everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks Darren for doing this. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Okay,
mate.
bro.
Nice one.
Definitely.
Right, take it easy,
I'll need
guys.
to close it.
Catch you later.
Cheers everybody. Bye.